And I think we are live. Welcome guys, today we have a small tournament. Only how many people have signed up now actually, let me check. Only about 4 people signed up and only I will be commentating today. So if things get a little bit slow, do forgive me. But today we have Big Johnson, Tumbleweed, a new player called Isoko Anjo, which is pretty cool, and Sifa. So quite a few regulars. 4 people this time, which is about half you would normally get. But that's okay. There's lots of games that are out this month, such as Elden Ring. There's Stranger of Paradise. You know, so it's all good. So, for anyone who's watching, we'll be starting soon. Just organizing the games. And let's process the check-ins. I'll say process the check-ins. It should in 1 minute we'll let me process the check-ins and then we play. I don't know who's first. Don't know any of that just yet. Let's see who's Sitha, Isoko, Anjo, Tumble, and Big. So the way this is gonna go, group stage into single elim. Cool. Let's process the check-ins. I say process the check-ins, but we've got Sifa. We're just waiting for Isoko Anjo. Processes, manage check-ins, process. It keeps saying process check-ins early, but I'm pretty sure it's like we're ready to like process. Where's Isoko Anjo? He's logged in, but he's not on Discord. Well, that might be a bit of a problem. But anyways, hello tournament people. There's only 4 of us today, so we can just play a few of our matches. First game we're going to have Tumbleweed versus Isoko Anjo. So we've got the new guy versus, well, I was going to say Tumbleweed is also a new guy, but I think Tumble's been playing this game for long enough to not be considered a new guy, and has tournament placings that are above 8th, so pretty good. Let's get that on stream. Tumbleweed versus Isoko Anjo. Just typing them out. Now, that's one of them. I think that's Isoko Anjo. Yeah, we've got Isoko Anjo. That's good. Wow, that stream delay is huge. What the hell? Alright, cool. Alright, so let's wait, who's that? As always, with net play tournaments, we always have a little bit of a challenge getting people all into a single room. There. I think a lot of people haven't really been playing recently. That's okay. We've had, you know, it's good to play other games too. And, you know, we need to kill chaos, so. I don't know if a lot of people have actually played it yet, but, you know, I'm here. What? I've got to rehost, so apparently Tumbleweed was in the room. There it is. All right, let's get this started. It's Soccer Andrew versus Tumbleweed. Soccer Andrew plays Minori, I think. Although I haven't seen him play for ages, so he might have got something else up his sleeve. No, he's playing Minori. And Tumbleweed plays Mayfang. Mayfang, generally good. What does she do? She punches hard. Punching hard, good. And Minori, what does she do? She also punches pretty hard. Although the damage that you see from Minori is a lot more. It's a lot more based on resources. So if the Minori doesn't have like resources and knows how to do the combos, it can be quite difficult. Whereas Mayfang always does the damage. Like Mayfang will always hit you, and it will always like. And also he's picked Tyr. And I think Tyr is a little bit of a strange pick, but we'll see. But yeah, Soccer Andrew is very new. And he's up against Tumbleweed, which is going to be hard, I think. Well, that's pretty good from Tumbleweed. Into the air unblockable. Does not end the combo. Tumbleweed probably not remembering what his combo actually is. Knockdown into Oki. Goes for the 50-50. I felt like he almost baited the extend blast, but didn't. Look how much damage that does into the Oki, into the cross up. Tumbleweed is actually failing all of his combo enders to the right. I just realized the one combo he got to the left, he actually landed it. The one combo, the many combos he got to the right, he like failed it. That's interesting. Tumbleweed takes game 1. Maybe it's been a very long time since Tumbleweed has actually like held an arcade stick or controller, depends on what he's playing. I should put the volume of the game up actually. Oh, so is somehow actually getting some solid hits but not actually converting them? I mean, you know, we call that's a conversion, we take those. So Soccer Andrew actually has like a pretty decent game plan where he's just kind of like jumping up and then rising into you, no, not rising, and falling into you with a jump C, which is really good. Really good start. So he's got like Tumbleweed on the ropes, which is quite funny. It might end up badly though. That's a full combo. He's gonna go into Oki. Oh, drops the dashing 5B. And Soccer Andrew takes the round. So that combo has a part where you have to do a dashing 5B, and it can be quite hard to do. Gets hit by the thunderbolts. Air unblockable. Can be hard to deal with if you're not used to this game. Goes for a knockdown. That's a pretty interesting meet, you know, gonna lie. So that Eclipse reaches the entire screen, and even if she gets hit, it will still continue. So it's generally quite good if you just want the game to like slow down for a little bit, you know, chill. But overall, it's a bit weird. Oh, they're unblockable. Tumbleweed missing his combos to the right. He's gonna get the Macadash 5B though. Nope, missed the Macadash 5B. Why is it missing to the right? I wonder. Nah, that's involved. I think that might be game. That's game. GG's. Tumbleweed takes it over Isoka Andra, but Isoka Andra does a lot better than I thought he would do. Considering he's played maybe... I was going to say maybe like single digit amount of games. I think that's pretty good. All things considered, so... There's... Start the group stage. Bad gateway. Interesting, thank you very much. Oh my god. So, Tumbleweed beats Isoka Andra 2-0. Let's see what happens with Big Johnson. Now, I wonder if I can actually show you guys the bracket this time without it exploding. No, I don't think I can. Ah, there it is. What is it up here? Oh, it's huge. Okay. Well, I'm interested. That is basically the bracket at the moment. So we're just waiting for Seth and Big Johnson. The next game after that, we're probably going to have Johnson versus Tumbleweed. Now we are going to... Yeah, we're just waiting for the next game, basically. Now, their game might have been... I was going to say maybe their game is currently a 2-1 situation, so their game is taking a bit longer. But I don't really know. I'm gonna have this on the stream next anyway, so... Anyways, for anyone who's watching, if you have any questions, do let me know. If you are interested in playing Arcana Heart, we play it every now and then. We play every now and then. Most of the time when we do a tournament, we play, and that's good enough for us. At least until like they finalize a version for this game. Big balance changes and stuff. But right now, Elden Ring, good. Killing Chaos. Lost out. So yeah, with only 4 people in the tournament this time, we have 3 rounds of games, which should take us, if it should not take us too long. But Big Joseph versus Sifra is taking an absolute age. What's going on? There it is. It's 2-1 to Big Johnson. Okay, let's get the next game started. Okay, let me... Alright, so we've got Big Johnson versus Tumbleweed. Yeah, and this should be a good fight, especially considering that like Big Johnson is, well, Big Johnson wins every one of these tournaments. Tumbleweed nearly comes every single time, comes second, third, or fourth. So this should be good. The next game after this, I probably want to have Sifra on. Oh, I should also remove the bracket. Where's the bracket? There it is. So, Angelia Earth, good. Angelia Earth, very strong. The good thing about Angelia Earth is actually the fact that it generally corner carries you every time it hits you, or it gets you very close to it, and then it means, you know, after that you always get some sort of like corner oki. Also, the fist itself is generally uncontestable once it's out. It's really hard to dodge. You can't really outspace it. It's huge. It's like a projectile normal of some kind, basically. Oh lord, look how high that jump kick went. Ooh. Actually gets an air throw. So the thing about actually fighting against Angelia is you can't actually hit her with, you can't meet her with lows because Toxic goes over lows. If the low is like really low, it has to be like a kind of low that hits sort of mid and has a low property instead. When you got moves that like only go along the floor, those moves can't be used against Angelia and Oki. Right. Good time to burst considering how much life is left. Oh boy, Big Johnson wants to burst out. He wants this round. He's gonna lose it. Now, a lot of people who are playing this game at the general level that we're playing at generally has really big issues. Generally has like really big issues with dropkick, so we'll see how Tumbleweed deals with it this time. That is a very good super. Wow, and he takes it. Okay, so basically any button that Angelia does, actually any button, it's a fist, actually has a tiny gap in it. So you have to use a dragon punch that goes, or like an invincible attack that goes really far forward. And Mei Fang has that kind of super. So really good usage from Tumbleweed to actually use that to take the round. It's very easy to forget that your opponent does have not, you know, against some characters they have options against your standard strings. Especially Mei Fang's is a bit like hardcore because if she hits you with hers, it actually goes into her level 3 because her level 3 is like super basically. And it can easily take like what, 50% of your health? A bit less than 50%? So you've got to be really careful. I would say that didn't turn into a combo, but that's actually due to resources. Unfortunately, if he hits the Totsuke, which is the charge, he has to spend resources to get a combo from it. Same for the dropkick. But it's the early game. In early game, it's very difficult to have the resources to do like really good options, basically. Oh boy! Goes for the Oki. Yeah, he backdashes the throw into a punish. That hits cross up, funny enough. Actually, really good Totsu usage by like BJ. Actually, like delays it a bit. Oh, he involves Funa. Tumbleweed not happy with that one. Oh, and Tumbleweed used the lightning bolt, which generally hits like very few people. I say that now. It hits people who are quite unaware. Big Johnson uses a super that keeps him in place, which means he gets hit and then dies. Ah, yes. Tumbleweed. Now with the disadvantage though, because he is a burst down. And that burst might be important versus Angelia. Ah, that's a full combo. You're gonna go into Oki after that. Woo! He jumps out of the Okizeme using the lightning clash. Clashes and then jumps. That's hot, honestly. Now, let's see. Oh, good counter for Big Johnson. Goes to super, which is a nice 10. Actually, it's not a 10. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Big Johnson just going for maximum damage. No longer relying on his Oki. Maybe not confident in his Oki after... Oh. That's a game. 1-1. Big Johnson using his counters because Mei Fang is going to run into you with buttons and they will hit you. So countering when she reaches you is a good thing. And playing Earth Angelia means that you can cancel that into a super that does a lot of damage. Whereas normally you'd be able to only get like 5-6k. Big Johnson, Tumbleweed, 1-1. Off stream, Siffa beats Isoko Andrew 2-0. Not too unexpected, all things considered. Full combo. So that one actually missed, not because he failed the dash 5B, but actually because of pushback, and that's really hard to judge sometimes. It depends on how you hit. So because he hits a whole bunch of 5Bs at the beginning of his combo, the pushback's really high. Knock down. Mix. Goes for the no tech. Ooh. Not good. Exit forces to get out. Ow. Also lag. What's going on? Someone's computer not handling the dropkick very well. Oh, Tumbleweed not actually playing super aggressive and actually baits out the counter, but doesn't get a full combo on it. That makes sense. Now back into Big Johnson's favour. Big Johnson doesn't have any bar. He's getting hit by a counter doesn't matter too much if he doesn't have bar. Tumbleweed not finishing his combos to the right. Yes, it's low bursted. Oh, that could be a lot of damage. Big Johnson notices that and bursts. Oh boy. Okay, so that link only works on standing opponents of normal size. I am unsure whether it actually works on Angelia. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's the trade you want to take. Only one jab left. Big Johnson now using... Oh my god! Tumbleweed's got it! Match point for the both of them. It's a bit of a tilter. It's just a bit of a tilter, but... It just does miss the combo, though. I think there isn't like much you can do at that point. Tumbleweed goes straight for super. Not a bad choice considering where he hits it from. He's going to level 3. This might not actually be worth it, because if he goes for level 3, he'll have no bar and it won't kill him. So that's a hard knockdown. Goes for the mix-up of jump back. Now, the more passively Tumbleweed plays here, the better it is, because he gets his bar back. Forces... Oh! GG's! Tumbleweed takes it over Big Johnson 2-1. I want to get Siffer on, but the only game we can get Siffer on is actually versus Tumbleweed, so... Alright, so I'm just going to show you the bracket. This is what it looks like at the moment. So yeah, we got Tumbleweed, but basically every stream is really hard to move these things around. Alright, Siffer versus Tumble. Let's get that started. I don't know what Siffer's playing at the moment. Siffer, if you play Shark, is it Shark? Where's he playing? What are you playing? What are you playing today? Alright, he's playing Shark. He plays that big stat, not stat check, that big knowledge check. He might be playing Luck. Yeah, I thought so. So, Luck Shark has knockdown into Arcana into whatever you want, and depending on how much you check people's options and how much you know about the mix, it might be really hard to get out of. And when I mean he can do whatever he wants, it includes things such as unblockable. Yes, that's good. He gets hit by the thing anyway. Now, it doesn't have any resources to go for another combo, so actual combo ender from Tumbleweed on one side. The unscaled air throw. Ooh. Makes us hot. That makes us hot. Tumbleweed doesn't know if he knows what he's gonna do about this. Especially since Siffer actually has a meter lead as well, so he's been spending bars on every combo, has the meter lead, goes for the air throw. Oh, nice combo! I did not know that's how you comboed off it. Goes for another mix. Puts that down for a second mix. Blast out. That's good. Yeah, that's really difficult. You gotta watch out when you got you gotta watch out for the pushback when you're dealing with Mayfang combos. Wow, he just grabs his air throw. He grabs his jump. That is all right. That is game 1 to Siffer. Tumble looking pretty lost. Tumble looking pretty lost. Hey Dogi. We got a 4-man bracket today. People are ill and it's exam period, so got a few people doing exams and stuff. Also a lot of people playing Elden Ring and Killing Chaos, so alright, let's see. The Tumbleweed is quite solid, has really good like general knowledge of like air and blockables and stuff like that, what to do. Siffer has played the game for longer though, so he's exposed to it just a lot more. Oh boy! He's gonna be put back. Tumbleweed gonna be put back into the blender, back into the supers. What is Tumbleweed going to do? Supers out. Yeah, it hits him. Wow, just threw him out of the round start. So that's not bad damage. That is actually minus on hit, surprisingly. So. Tumbleweed tries to go for the sneaky mix. So if you start homing, you can't block for a certain few frames, so that's why that super hits. Oh, nice! That's gonna be really hard to combo. He actually gets it. That's the correct super to use. Tumbleweed just pressing supers. He just doesn't want the fish anywhere near him. Blast out. Game 2 to Tumbleweed. Alright, game 2 to Tumbleweed. Just gonna update Big Johnson's game. Big Johnson 2-0 Isoko Ancho. Right, Siffer gets the first combo, which means he's going to put him to the corner. After puts him to the corner, doesn't super, but decides he just wants to keep his bar. Air throws him, but I don't think there's a combo you can do after that. A counter blast! Holy shit! Actually, just no Oki. He is done with Oki in general. Yeah, Siffer decides he doesn't want any of that, but he's got 2 bars, so it's not that bad. Goes low and hits Tumbleweed though. When Lightning extend force and blocks on the floor, you can actually get a mix-up because all your blocks return to flashes instead. Misses the dash 5B. That's kind of the correct option, but really, Siffer could also like 4D to dodge everything. Actually, I don't know, really? Can he? Maybe, he might be able to 4D to dodge it. It's expensive though. The tumbleweed. Match point for the both of them. I would say it's tense, but I'm not actually sure. Oh, tumbleweed gets a solid hit. JB, highest damage star. He goes for the easy combo instead. Goes for a cosmic jump C and actually lands it. Oh, their unblockable is tight. Up, side throw. It's time for the Oki. Yeah, I don't know about catching an impressive 5B out of it, but you know, he hasn't got many chances left. That's it. That's a GG. Siffer beats Tumbleweed 2-1, which I think might be, I would say the first time. It's not probably the first time. So they all advance. Let's go to the next stage. Set to advance, set to advance. All right. Group stage. Sorry. We're now in the bracket section. So here is basically best 2 out of 3. BJ versus Isoko. Joe. Best 2 out of 3 stage. Single limb. Let's see how it goes. Now, Big Johnson pro playing Angelia, Isoko Andrew Minori. I don't have high hopes for Isoko Andrew in this match. Actually, is it first to 3? Let's see. Actually, it's actually first to 3. So yeah, I think the one thing is that like when you're fighting against somebody who's new, it's really hard to counter, I would say, because it's really up like the counter to counters is unpredictability, and it's really hard to predict new players. Really hard to predict new players. So. Really hard to predict new players. I don't think this game is lasting long though. This is a mean game over Arcana Heart at the moment. Oh, he beats the extend blast with his drop kick, which I think is an amazing like, which really is just amazing, really. Game 1 to BJ. Isoko Andrew is gonna have a really hard time for a number of reasons. 1, new. 2, Minori, hard. 3, dealing with Angelia without knowing the matchup, also extremely hard. 4, Big Johnson, good. So really not easy this. And like the thing is that like Minori actually has the neutral advantage versus Angelia in my opinion. But if he's like losing in the neutral, the matchup's kind of doomed. It's really difficult. That being said, if you do, oh, we take those. Mixing forces out. If he gets put into Angelic, okay, he can actually just super out, but it depends if he like knows that. Into the mix, does a cross up. See, if you're new, it's also really hard to deal with that cross up because it's something that you don't generally see in most fighting games. You won't be used to seeing it. Stays same side, empty jump low. Game 2 to BJ, and really it's starting to look really like bullying. But that's kind of what happens when you've only got 4 people in the bracket. So 4 people in the tournament, of which 4 people go through. So. So Andrew's typing in chat, let's see what he's saying. Oh, is it just one of us first to 2 or first to 3? Yeah, I'm confused too. I actually posted it was supposed to be first to 3 because I remember, because we go into a single elimination bracket, we've decided to make it a first to 3 instead. A bit less random, kind of, really. Alright. Big Justin get put against the wall. Isoko actually gets a combo off it, but extended forces. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not optimal though. So. Oh. That's actually safe on block, which is funny. Unblockable. It's not bad. Interesting. That's bad. Oh, doesn't get the sweep, so his wall ride doesn't actually combo. So, he went for the cross-up blow, but actually, it's like Andrew did wake up extra blast, which is, you know what, pretty good if people go for mix-ups like empty jumps. It's bad against safe jumps though. Oh, he doesn't get punished. That's a shame. Like I said, this matchup's really difficult if you don't know the matchup. It's definitely big knowledge checks all over the place. And that's it. GG's. Big Johnson knocks out Isoko 3-0. Now we've got Tumbleweed versus Setha. Alright, so this was a bit down to the wire last time, right? It was a 2-1, really close. This we see how it goes in a best of 3 setting rather than best of 2. Well, best of 5 setting versus the best of 3 rather. So we're going back to we're going back to Fish versus Mayfang. Fish is okay. All right. Oh, Siffer gets the first combo. Doesn't combo him into the corner, so he decides not to use his super to actually lock him down. Because lockdown isn't that great unless you do it in the corner. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Can't hit jump C. Holy shit. Goes for the easy combo. It's a mix. Tries to go for the cross up, but the cross up whiffs, kind of, because he didn't get to the other side before he didn't get to the other side before the thunderbolts hit. Oh boy, what is that? What the? Alright, skill issue, isn't it? Oh shit. Oh, solid air block string, solid knockdown. I think Sif is just spamming throw now. You gotta pay for that a bit. So, tell me he doesn't have to deal with the Oki if he just wins the neutral. Oh no, he blasts. Guess his boss baited. Now this is where the super comes out, surely. Oh, gets air thrown. Is this the end of the round? Like, oh. Wow. Alright, it's 1-1. The super. Nope, Siffer doesn't want none of that. But the thing is, bursting right now is okay because he's got a decent amount of bar to play with, so. I don't know about using the Thunder Oki outside of the corner, but. Let's see. Might actually. Nah, that doesn't really kill him. No way. Yeah, that's a bit sneaky, but there's a. Oh, he doesn't block in the air! Game 1 to tumble. Yeah, like, you saw that as soon as Tumble gets hit by Siffer, the game is really sour. But the good part is that Pistrix isn't going to have a lot of bar to do that in the early stages of the game, so Tumble actually has like an advantage in the early, because if he gets put into the corner, he won't just like instantly die. Oh! Oh boy, yeah. Oh Jesus. Refuge of Tumble actually angry. I should just take some straight to the wall. Oh boy. Oh, gets raw airflow by Pistrix. Now, funny enough, or rather strangely enough, if you actually... Oh wow, he doesn't want to hear that. If you... if you air throw as piss tricks and you get a combo off it, the combo is actually completely unscaled, which is quite like special. Yeah, Tumble gets his combo. Oh, and that's it. Oh, wow. Tumble takes game 2. Tumble kind of, I'm not sure if he's understanding the matchup more or if he's landing his combos. Could be hard. But Tumble looking really strong against Sifra right now. Sifra's saying, you know what, I'm just going to change character. Let's do it. A sudden character switch might be what he needs to like change the game up. Not sure if it's change the game up, but like maybe interrupt Tumbleweed's understanding of the matchup. But then Fiona isn't. Fiona's hard. that's how I'd say it. I think Fiona's really hard. Nice guard cancel by Tumbleweed. Ooh, the one hit super armor. Oh, dodges it with Mei Fang's command, like involve. Ow, ow. Let's go for the overhead. Misses it. By misses it, I mean Tumbleweed jumps it. Goes for a short combo. He has to actually hit low for that. Oh boy. He actually doesn't have enough damage because he doesn't have the resources. Now he does. But oh boy, he goes for the cross up. And it hits. Match point to Tumble. Oh, actually he needs to jump, but like Fiona doesn't jump fast enough. Oh boy. They used the 5D to actually dodge the throw there. Well, stem blast. Ow. He's gonna go for a level 3 combo, but the level 3 combo isn't gonna kill here, I'm pretty sure. He does get a hard knockdown. One mix. That wasn't the mix I was thinking of. That wasn't the mix I was thinking of. Oh! And, that's bad. Oop, gets the hit, does not hold cancel for a combo. He only cancels that though. just spend the bar. It's fine as long as you get another out. Except for hits the caliber but doesn't cancel it for a combo. Because Fiona's actually able to do that. I think Sifa is really feeling the fury of this junkie right now. Yep. Oh! Skill issue! Oh! Oh! And Tumbleweed takes it, even though that got kind of dicey there. Yeah, that is yeah, so there is actually a time where like the fist has a hitbox, and if you hit it makes your super disappear, which is really stupid. Alright, final game, we're going to have Tumbleweed versus Big Johnson. So Big Johnson versus Tumbleweed, please. And there they are. Didn't even have to type. Didn't have to type. Alright, so how did this go last time? It was pretty close. Tumbleweed beats Big Johnson, but not by much. Big Johnson today feeling a little bit cold. Mashing buttons. Skip the intro by accident. Yeah, unfortunately Mei Fang still has superior normals. So the way this works out is Mei Fang has superior normals, wins neutral, and like generally wins the matchup quite well. But if you don't know the matchup really well and you don't play a lot against Angelia, you will just get charged and like drop kicked and everything, right? Oh boy. Goes for the next head force combo. Just cuts it short. Goes for mix. Oh. Big John's not very happy with that outcome. Has he got his charge kick dropped? Goes for the mix. Look how much damage that does. Oh, drop kick. Has he got the bar? He does have the bar. This was a lot closer than the previous matches. Alright, 1-1. Oh, so look how much damage the fist adds. Tumbleweed expertly dashes out, but dashes out and gets put back into the corner. Big Johnson puts him back into the corner, goes for the mix, baits the extend blast. He tries to end it with a higher damage combo, but there's so much pushback at that point, it's really difficult. Big John's gonna start mashing jabs because Angelia's jab is really good. Oh! Dodges it! Yeah. Oh! Tumbleweed still hits it. Actually makes him burst, but it's going to be really hard from Tumbleweed. Yeah, there it is. That hitbox is huge. And when you only have a jab's worth of HP, it's hard. Oh, I nearly started playing the game there. Getting good. So Big Johnson being 1-up. Not really surprised actually. I'm actually more surprised that Tumble beat Big Johnson last time, but Big Johnson is saying that he is feeling a little bit weird today, so pre-Johns goes for the yeah, I don't know about like trying to Oki that trying to wake up that Oki. It's really difficult. Ooh. So even though he got hit by the fist, he still got the Thunderbolt trade. Gets hit out of his drop kick. Now they both have the same amount of health, and by that, Mei Fang only needs to hit him with like something like a graze. Oh nah, Big Johnson actually gets a full hit. Ah, the 5B. Very good move. That 5A link is actually really hard. Oh, it involves it! Still alive though. So Big Johnson presses any button there, he dies because of the Thunderbolt trade. I think it made me throw. Into the corner he goes, into the mix, but that drops the combo. Big Johnson takes game 2. He's having to work for it, but he's winning. Can Tumbleweed do anything about this goddamn menace? Yeah, the super fist damage is absolutely nuts. It's like you can do any random hit, it's a tap into super, and it adds like 7,000 to the end. If your character doesn't do good with like damage, you can always play Earth. So I was thinking like if you wanted to play something like Earth Fish, like Pistrix into Earth, that could probably be really good because of the way Pistrix 5B is and Pistrix Jumpy. Both players kind of in the corner, but unfortunately Angelia's better there. Because her 5B is nuts! Goes for the mix, blasts the mix. Count! Goes for the Rising JA, but it gets countered by Big Johnson. Big Johnson actually like hits the JE there, but then jumps back to block. Because his jump E is actually jump cancelable. Not bad, not bad. Bit of a fumble from Tumbleweed, but gets the throw though. He's gonna end it properly. He's gonna end it properly. Into a reset! Oh, look how much damage that does. There's a bit of a fumble, that one. You hate to see it. Oof. Just a big button. Big button to the face. 5B's right, you know. Corner. He just had enough of the corner. And they're both jousting. Gets the counter. Hits the super. Look at the damage. Oh shit. Hits another counter. Hits another super. They're not a counter hit, so that's a lot less damage, but it's still a ton of damage for a counter that can be done in the air. I think Big Shot's just trying to peace out. Instead of going for the overhead, he actually goes for a throw. But that throw is so scaled. DJ is not trusting the Totsugeki, but I wouldn't trust the Totsugeki either. But then again, I'm not really like, I'm not an Angelia player, right? For me, I would try to like win with just the pure normals. Tumbleweed takes game 2. No, game 3. Because Big Johnson's actually 2 up. Big Johnson might be feeling a bit tight, and he's got to end this quick before Tumbleweed really figures him out in his weird state. Actually a great super to use against people who are trying to rise up the buttons. Oh, that's gonna hurt! BJ does not like that. Oh, I just tossed the gaze out. Amazing. Oh! Don't hit! Yeah. Oh, here's the drop kick! Tommy does not like that. But the problem about Mei Fang bursting is Mei Fang bursting means she doesn't get her EF combo, and her EF combo is almost what like everyone remembers her for. Everyone's like, oh shit, if you play Mei Fang, you hit an EF combo, you do a ton of damage. But bursting, yeah, it's not good. You may win around now, but would you be able to win the next one? Probably, depends if like he just keeps getting hit in the air. Actually. Oh, here's the drop kick. Has he got the bar? He has the bar for a 2-bar combo. Pushback's hardcore. Gets to the mix. Baits nothing. Oh, Big Johnson calculates the damage properly and actually kills with a drop kick. Very clean from Big Johnson. Tumbleweed still only has half his burst. Has half. Big Johnson still. No. Tumbleweed still has half his burst remaining. So if he gets like hit a few times, he might actually just lose. It's coming back soon though. He might. Yeah, I think it'll be. Oh, it just flies into it. Oh, what? Actually, combo. Goes for the corner, unblockable. To the mix, but the blast is ready now, so you see Big Johnson trying to bait the blast. I actually think that was pretty intelligent with his baits the blast! He has 2 bars. Can he finish it? I don't even. He actually drops the combo. The pressure is kind of mounting to him. The pressure is mounting. Oh, ow, 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 ow. That's gonna hurt. Go for the Oki. Interesting thing that they've decided to do there. And the super that Big Johnson does after Techie actually hits Tumbleweed because he tried to go offensive. And that is 3-1 to Big Johnson. Congratulations, Big Johnson. GG's. Everyone watching? Hope you enjoyed it. Well, honestly, I think Tumbleweed and everyone played quite well for how rusty everyone is. I know everyone's quite rusty at the moment. You know, everyone's playing like Elden Ring. So thanks for coming, people who entered, and for the people who are watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we're gonna wrap it up here. There's not much else that needs to be done. All right, GG's.